This is the VoltX 200W folding solar panel. Now this was available from ALDI, I think towards the end of 2025, and I think it retailed for $149.99, but I didn't pick it up. But I was down in Melbourne and went to an ALDI and noticed they had these on clearance because nobody bought the last two, and it was down to $69.99. So I thought I might as well buy it and I'll use it and test it. There weren't any, I think it's only one review I found of this on YouTube, so this hopefully will be the second. And yeah, so I said it's 200 watts, 18 volts, so I assume that's like open circuit or maybe the VMP. I don't know why it says portable power bank. I guess it's because it can produce power. I flipped it around, look at the box as well. Camping plus full drive. Let's look at the specs. It's monocrystalline. The dimensions, so 1345 by 830 by 30 mil. Closed, folds in half, so 670 by 830 by 65 mil. It's about 10 kilos, so it's a bit heavy. Maximum voltage 18 volts, current 11.11 amps. What do you get in there? You get the solar kit, two U-shaped legs, so the stand. It does have a built-in 20 amp PWM solar charge controller, two USB ports, so I think it's just a cheapie. You get a 5 meter cable with Anderson plug to alligator, and a 30 centimeter cable with one Anderson. Instruction manual and warranty card. So there's a lot of inclusions. So at $69.99, this was a pretty good deal, I think. So I'll open it up and I'll show you what's inside. Okay, there's a big bit of bubble wrap, and this thing just came sliding right out. There we go. Looks really, really nice. Weight wise, yeah, it's like a big camp, a really sturdy camp table size. I'll open it up now. So I've laid it flat on the ground. There we go. There's the charge controller, so just a cheap PWM. You can use lead acid, lithium ion, and LiFePO4, so that's pretty good. And these just look like screw terminals. So we've got the panel going into charge controller, and this bit going to the battery, which is a long Anderson cable. Then you have Anderson to alligator. That's it. Anderson to alligator. So you can hook it up to a battery, and then you have the instruction manual and ALDI warranty certificate. So I'll fill that out. And let's have a look at the specs over here. Now, VoltX, 200 watts, 11.1 amps, voltage at Pmax. So that was Pmax, 18 volts. Short circuit current 11.78. So open circuit voltage is 21.6. So not too bad. And there we go. I actually looked on the VoltX website and I couldn't find any details of this on the website. So that's, I don't know if that's concerning or not, but we'll test it out anyway. So we've got these U-shaped things, stands, looks really well built. The charge controller, it's riveted in over here, so you can't just remove it. So what I'm gonna have to do is to unscrew this and join these two together with some Wago connectors so I don't kind of ruin the whole thing. That's how I'm gonna bypass the charge controller. There we go, I've opened the panel in the hallway of the house. Really nice, really nice. There's no waterproofing rating on this thing, so yeah, don't know. Well, we'll see. It should be okay. Glass front, it does look sturdy. So what we're gonna do is put it outside and run some tests and see how much power we get from it. So here's how I've joined the solar panel directly to the cable, the Wago connector. The ends are actually tinned, so they're not loose wires, so get the proper Wago connectors because they work with tinned ends. So I can put any other cord in here to what I need, bypassing the charge controller, because if I use this with a power station, more or less it will have its own controller. Okay, I've got the panel temporarily over there. You can see in relation to the eco-worthy 100 watt bifacial pair, and there's the VoltX 200 watt, basically 100 watt panels put together, parallel. Open circuit voltage 21 volts, so I'll plug it into here, which goes into my River 3 Plus, and we'll check it out. Okay, I'm in the app, and it's about 20 to 4. The panels only have one layout, which is pretty steep, and at the moment 122 watts, so it's not the best, but it's also not the worst. I'll have to try this again probably about noon and see what we get, but I'm going to keep this up this afternoon and then see what it's like tomorrow. Hopefully it's a nice sunny day. So as you can see, that's pretty steep. It's like a winter angle. You can't change that. And there we go. It's slightly bigger than the two 100 watt eco-worthy bifacials. Sorry for the mower. I'm trying to film a video here and there's a mower going on in the background. There we go. And yeah, just check your polarities and stuff. I had to swap things out because the polarities were different. I've got all these connectors going on. This obviously not permanent, just testing. So 122 watts, 20 to 4 in the afternoon. I'll check again tomorrow and see what we get. Okay, it is pretty much about noon, and yeah, the panel has been out there getting heat soaked and getting all hot, and the maximum we are getting in this perfect condition is only 140 watts max, so that's 70% efficiency. Would I recommend buying this panel? For the retail at $149.99, no. For the discount price when they were trying to get rid of them, $99.99, no. But for $69.99, yeah, it probably wasn't a bad deal at the price I got it at, but other than that, it is just an average performing panel, but you do get a lot of accessories. Here's a quick look through the manual. It's quite a nice periodical here, got some good information. I mean, with me, so I already know all this stuff, so no need to look through too much. Just got the different scenarios, what you're connecting it to. Okay, and the specs are repeated again. The regulator is repeated, and there's some troubleshooting as well. Okay, and also got a support number, which is great. I'm not going to call that because, yeah, kind of know what's going on here. So, is it worth it? Well, yes, for the $69.99, it's a good price, and I can show you guys and test it. But yeah, I wasn't really optimistic about the power output of these camping style panels. Yeah, 122 watts at about, you know, after late afternoon sun. Yeah, the eco-worthy in parallel 100 watts, they were getting about 153. I can even see 160 sometimes. So there we go. It's good for that, for the price I got it at, $70. But for 150, yeah, there's probably other options you could look at. And it is a bit heavy, but there we go. There's another review for this panel on YouTube. Hope you enjoyed it. Catch you in the next video.